Across Alabama, fire districts are facing a growing crisis, one that could delay emergency response. The cost of fire trucks is soaring, and years-long wait times for new vehicles are forcing departments to explore new solutions. What does this mean for your safety? Let's get you involved in the conversation. We want to know, are you concerned about aging fire trucks? Scan the QR code on your screen to let us know what you think, or head to abc3340.com. The ABC 3340 I-Team's Valerie Bell investigates the impact and what fire officials say needs to change.
When firefighters rush to an emergency, every second counts.
It's vital to have all the equipment as well as the trained personnel to respond and handle a variety of incident types.
We're not using these trucks to go out and make a profit. We're not in business to make money. We're out to help people.
But a growing issue is making it harder for fire districts to get new trucks. The problem? Soaring cost and longer wait times.
Over the last, I'd say 4 to 5 years, the manufacturing for fire apparatus, mainly fire pumpers, or we can refer to them as fire trucks, aerial trucks, it's seen a very dramatic increase in the cost. And not only that, but the actual delivery time from the purchase.
Centerpoint Fire District covers 70 square miles and responds to 11,000 calls a year. Fire Chief Brandon Dolan says they try to replace fire trucks every 2 years.
What's most problematic about that for us is that the cost has almost doubled.
For Centerpoint Fire District, a single new fire truck costs $845,514.
It's very scary to think about, going forward, how we're going to have to adapt our operations here, to deal with the shortfall of efficient equipment.
And it's not just Centerpoint.
Costs for us, we've seen costs double for fire trucks. The one standing behind me, just this truck here is probably doubled in cost. And we put this one in service in 22.
In 2022, Cahaba Valley Fire District paid $575,000 for a new truck. Today, that same truck would cost over $1 million.
Time frame is about 4 years is what we're looking at right now. The truck we want to replace just turned 10 years old this year. So that would push that truck to be in 14 to 15 years before it's replaced.
Rocky Ridge Fire District added a new truck into service roughly 4 months ago.
We actually placed the order for this fire truck probably 2 years ago. And the price inflation that you're referring to had not quite hit as badly as it currently has for people buying fire trucks, but our price had gone up by more than $100,000 compared to the last time that we purchased a fire truck.
Fire districts also face unique funding challenges.
Being an independent district, we don't have sales taxes, we don't have car tags, we don't have those financial resources that municipalities have.
Cities and counties in those jurisdictions have offered some support in the past. Grants have also helped. And while some districts tried to raise dues, it's not always successful.
We just can't raise the dues to support that without going to a vote of the people. And a couple years ago, we went to the vote for people to raise dues to include capital cost, and they voted that project down.
In Centerpoint, raising those dues isn't a realistic option.
For a community that has a majority that's on a fixed income, maybe elderly, not able to really offer up that extra income that we need, it's going to be really difficult for us to try to increase our funding to purchase this new equipment.
In a push for help, Chief Dolan sent a letter to Congressman Gary Palmer.
We've reached out, and we're continuing to reach out to as many political arenas as we can, our local, our state, and federal representatives as well, hoping to get as much attention to this, because I don't see this trending down anytime soon.
Congressman Palmer's office acknowledges he received the letter and is reviewing the matter. A spokesperson added that Palmer is a strong supporter of first responders and is actively engaged in exploring possible solutions. In the meantime, fire districts say they are planning ahead.
We're just having to crunch numbers.
That's all things that we keep track of, and we don't necessarily that information is not going to surprise us when it comes to time to buy the next fire apparatus. We'll be aware of that and planning it and executing it in the manner that we need to in order to have the fire engines here that we purchase when we need them.
But Chief Dahlin hopes state and federal leaders will step in with solutions.
If we're going to make priorities, that should be one that is a priority to keep those supply chains open, to keep them cost effective.
In Center Point, Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 News.
And if you have a story that needs investigating, our I-Team is ready to get answers. Email us at iTeam@abc3340.com or call us at 205-783-5550 and leave a message. And let's look back at our poll question. We asked, are you concerned about aging fire trucks? You can still let us know about your answer by scanning the QR code on your screen or finding the story at abc3340.com.